Thanks for everybody for joining today's training. This is a new day, a new opportunity to learn digital marketing. And actually, I'm working on a new client, and I want to tell you, update about it. Each of us have their own stories. A story. I got this prospect, a new business owner from. I spoke briefly with him, and we had scheduled a meeting, and then he didn't show up. He texted him, and he didn't show up. So after he said I was too busy. So after a week, I texted him the following message: Hey, Sean, are you happy with your current Google Performance Max Merchant Center manager? Remember, if you on my previous training, one of my question is, are you happy with? So I applied the same strategy for myself, for my own client. And then he waited 3 days. Actually, he texted back today, we should meet. So now the ball is rolling again. What I wanted to say is that strategy works. Are you happy with? Because if he is happy, it is very hard to get somebody who's happy as a client. Now then you gotta compete with pride, but this actually is not so what you want to be in. And if he's not happy, he will respond, and he did. And the other thing what I did good at this point is I I always call it I'm burned in his phone. I send him a text message, so I'm everybody check 100% all the text messages. He might not respond right away, but he will think about it, and he has an easy way to get to me back. Now, this is not a done deal. It is not an easy client to get. We'll see how it works out, but those strategies works. Today, I wanted to speak about um, the master art of email marketing. The some tips what you can apply for email marketing. Now, who saw my email? Enter yes or no. If many of you just joined because um, you join every Tuesday, but did you see my email? And Aline said, no, you join every Tuesday. That is nice. But many of you guys saw my email. What was the introduction about that email? That is a yes. So what did you see? What did you know? What did you notice? I did something by purpose to bound, and I bound with a story, just a small story. So if you go, I have the email. It is Tuesday, and as usual, my day is fully packed with activities that fuel my passion for digital marketing and client success. I wanted to share a glimpse of my what my typical day looks before I extend a special invitation to you. My morning kicked off with a brainstorm session with my talented team of programmers. We are delighted working on our next SaaS application, pushing the boundaries of what is possible in the tech space. What I'm doing now I'm picturing, so you get a picture of my daily activities. That is the story. Why I'm sharing that to you, why I'm pointing to that out to you, because storytelling increase the value of products by 2,700%. Engagement, correct. That is the word, engagement. So here are the five most insane statistics on the benefit of storytelling in e-commerce, but it works for everything. Customers who like a brand story are 55%. I should make that right. More likely to consider buying from the brand. So if you're able to come up with an engaging story, then you're more likely to make a conversion. Only 5%, and here this stat make the most impression on me. Only 5% remember statistics. So tomorrow you don't know if it's 5 or 10, but tomorrow you will still remember that Jack shared his day, his activities. You still remember the story. And that's actually what you want. You want to engage with your prospect. And with my prospect, which I actually try to ken him as a Google Ads manager, Google Ads account. I remember our first call, and I did the same. I shared a little bit about. I was at that time in Chicago, in Evanston. He called. I got a call, and I said, "Yeah, I'm not at home. I'm a son. It's a birthday celebration." So I shared something with my private life. He will not forget that. So it was not a call. We had something to share before we dig into the content. Story. Storytelling can increase conversion by 30%. 92% of want to add to feel more like a story. You want is feeling. You picture the color. 71% of customers buy from companies whose values align with theirs. So, um, if you want to do business with business who deliver good support, are honest, are straightforward, and also uh, if there are mistakes on any party, then you acknowledge the mistakes. So just can be yourself, feeling bound. Now, knowing that, here's a nice email ID I came across. So you send all those emails. Gary, I think, Gary, you will benefit from the following strategy. I know you can use it. Ask people why they didn't take action, why they didn't book a call. And in, in return, to get that answer, because if you know that answer, you can optimize the offer, optimize the email body, optimize the call to action. So if you know what resistance was to book the call, buy from you, you can uncover the hidden objection. You can give them content ideas and increase deliverability, because if you deliver or position your offer to their like, they will open the email, they will click on the link, they will book a call with you. So here is a simple email template you can model after. So your feedback for a free course, first 5 replies. So you can for a free audit. So let's do an audit. I think audit in our business is still works the best. Is my volume from an audio still good? Is my volume good from the audio? So I noticed you didn't end up for booking a call for my audit program. So you acknowledge the problem. Now I know most people won't. I know most you can do business owners in our case won't reply to this email. So I give you the first 5 business owners, people. I think here's people is fine. Who respond to one of my audits for free. Yeah. So those audits you can fill out your product or your service. Here's how you can qualify. You kind of want to feel that they have to do something so they get something. Click here. So there's a link to your audit meeting details. So if you want to have an audit meeting or so, you on your sales page, on your landing page, you want to kind of list some bullet points about your audit, about your service. Hit reply and let me know why you didn't end up joining the meeting. So the more details, the better. I'll give the first 5 people who respond to one of my audits for free. And then your name. PS, if you just reply with I wasn't interested, that won't count. So here you can model after this for your service. Gary said, I like that, but why didn't claim your listing? Yes. So if you find out from the replies why they didn't continue, maybe the link was not working, they didn't know what to do, they didn't feel secure, then you can address it. And even for that particular case, you can follow up, and next you can address it in the funnel. Makes sense? So if you did email marketing and you had no results, find out where the problems are. But the goal was actually, I know most of us don't like phone calls. The goal is actually that you get 5 prospects on a phone call. And in a phone call, you try to offer your service. That might not go well, but you will hear what didn't go well. And if you understand what didn't go well, the next call, the next email, the next subject line, the landing page can address that point what didn't go well. So you know better the next time how to position your product or service. This strategy is better than any course you buy for as a WO product. At some point, you have to get your feet wet, and we all make mistakes. Nobody is perfect, but we can all learn. We can all listen what the prospect give us feedback, and I will help you. I will share what worked for me, and likely what works for me will also work for you. At least you can model after it and get your own strategy. Now, I know Cynthia is a little bit more polite in getting clients than me. I'm more direct, but I think a mix between me and Cynthia. Cynthia is all about audits, and she's very successful with that. Once she get an audit meeting, she gets 4 to 5 clients. It's incredible. She's so polite, soft. She position the problem like there's a Google problem, and they will all like to have it fixed. And I see the same problem, but in the same call, I always say, when would you like to have fixed, and then which car do you want to use? I go direct for the sale. So something in between is good. It's depending on your style. Make sense? So find out if you have done, let's say, no, if you don't prospect, you will not get a client. If you don't email with prospect, you don't get a client via email. That's logic. If you don't speak with business owners, you will never get a prospect via direct contact. So we should give it a try. But here's the thing: you might not have succeed at the rate you like to succeed. My point is, you should just ask feedback. Would you mind to share with me what you decide not to use my service? Just ask. I don't think it probably hurt your ego, correct? It probably hurt your self-esteem a little bit because nobody likes no. But we are not crybabies, correct? We want to do everything to succeed. At least that was my motto in 2009 when I started. That was the only way. I don't. There was only one way, and I would succeed. Now, once you don't have 70 clients, is a big step. I understand that. I understand. Today I can still have the same feelings uh, what I had in 2009, and and probably uh, I can so much relate to it. And I also have to work to get a new client. Now I'm not after the $200 clients. It's a little bit different, um, but I still have to work for it. I still have to work for it. And I share those tactics. And actually, those tactics, like the text message I share with you, uh, um, but those strategies works like. Let me repeat it because I knew when I typed it up, it was good. So, hi Sean, are you happy with your current Google Performance Max Merge Center Manager? So, are you happy with your website? Are you happy with your Google Business listing? Are you happy with your online store? Are you happy with your digital marketing? Are you happy with your reviews? Are you happy with? And you will find out. And likely, more than half are not happy. More than half of the business owners are not happy. So you have 50% chance that that are willing to talk with you. Then, of course, you need you need to know your service. You need to know how to provide your service. You cannot just offer something. And that is probably why you want to offer SaaS services. a service which you can easily set up and just do the work for you month after month. Now, having said that, I pull up 20 best cold email marketing tips so you can guide what how to improve your cold email marketing skills. Cold email marketing can be a highly effective strategy if done correctly. It allows you to potential customer directly, but it's crucial to approach this method with balance and strategy to avoid your emails being marked as spam or ignored. Top 20 tips for making your cold marketing campaign successful. Are you giving us the document after the webinar? Yes, that is a good idea. That's a good idea. We like that. Or if you watch the replay and just like the video on YouTube and give it a comment, and then you can uh, send me and support ticket to get the link. So personalize your emails. Use the reception name and tailor your business to specific needs and it'll. Now the recipient name is not so easy. So what I found out is company name. That we know pretty sure. Company. And that works as well. Company name. So use the company name as a merge field. Craft a compelling subject line. Yes. Also customize the subject line after the company name. Create a subject line that is short, attention grabbing, and relevant to your reception. So relevant means use the company name. So in Sand Eagle, you just use the Merrifield company. It is now, of course, our winning subject lines, and they work, say, for 80%. But I always give the advice split test. Even when you have a good subject line, like 10% open rate, you still want to go to the 11%, 12%. Keep it concise. Keep your email content short and to the point. Nobody likes to read from a stranger a lot. You need to hit the nail in few words, like 200 words or 500 words. Use a professional signature. Include your name, title, and company. So when I want to impress the prospect or whoever, I always do nowadays. So CEO and owner. Now I'm not so. How do you say that? I don't wear a tie when I am home or a suit. So I don't show off that I'm a business owner. But in an email, actually, when you are self-employed, you are a CEO, correct? You're a CEO of your own business and probably your owner. So CEO and owner will do well to impress the prospect. Use a clear call to action. Make it easy for the receptor to take the next step by including a clear and prominent call to action. So call to action is click here or find out or get access. Call now. Follow up with a second email if you don't receive a response to your initial email. So you never know if the business owner was busy. You never know if it was a Monday morning and he had to scan through 100 emails. You never know the situation is in because maybe at that time he was not looking for your service, but maybe the next week he is. You don't know the other end, so you should give it a more try than one. Maybe with a little bit other angle, but with the same message. Use social proof. Yeah, let other people sell your service. It's, you know me, and if I say something good, you probably believe me. But for a prospect who don't know me, it is much more powerful than somebody else say, hey, this is a good product, this is a good service, this is a good agency. Segment your list, divide your list in smaller, more targeted groups like in niche or location, yeah. So divided by restaurants, plumbers, AC repair, and maybe state. Use professional email address. Use your email address includes your company's domain name. Yes, down to Gmail or so. That looks so cheap and not professional. So if you are an owner and a CEO, you will have a nice digital marketing website. You will have your own domain. You want to brand yourself after your domain. That is easy. Avoid spam words like free and money or guaranteed. Actually, I didn't know that guarantee was a spam word. I don't use it so much in the email, but actually, I didn't know. The email subject line as the trigger spam filters. So I think it's obvious, huh? Those spam trigger words. Keep your email list clean, regularly clean your email list to remove inactive or invalid email addresses. Yes, in San Diego, you have the option to remove email addresses which didn't open the email after you sent them, let's say, 3 emails. Huh? Should I not say claim your free listing? I would not say that free listing, Gary. How would I say that? Claim your listing. Why not claim your listing? I would just put the word free uh, on the checkout page. Put free in the body. No, on the landing page, I think. Should I, in a call to action, free listing? I don't know, free. Let's see. I wouldn't say claim your free listing. Let's see. Free word, claim your free listing with something that does not include the word free. Okay. Secure your computer listing. I don't. Do you guys? I like not claim. Do you guys like that? Secure your computer list today. I like not claim your computer is okay. I like computer to this. Let's see. What you what you think this? Claim your computer list today. So that's probably what I would do. You see what I just did? I just use AI as my assistant. Yeah. I'm never be alone anymore. I use all kind of tools. AI Suite, I use ChatGPT, I use all kind of tools. Pat said you haven't yet claimed your listing. Click here. I think you can do that too. Where we are. Email address, avoid spam words, keep your email clean. Use a reputable email service provider. That's actually the hardest part, correct? So Gmail really made it hard. Really made it hard. Luckily, the solution is at your fingertip. So we solved the problem that it also works in Gmail now, even after Gmail latest update, Sandy. Yeah. So it's not easy anymore, but with Sandy it still works well. Monitor your email analytics, so make sure your open percentage is good. Use images sparingly, so don't use images. It only slow down the load time and trigger spam filler. So I would not use. Make it easy to unsubscribe. Yes, so they don't report you. Be respectful. All be polite. Always think in the mind what is in for them. It's not about you. Try to provide value. Research your audience. Yeah, make sure you understand your prospect, what they need. Focus on benefits, not features. So it's not about what you do, but what they get. So you can list all kind of your Google Ads account. Or, I will do the keyword research. I will do collect the negative keywords. I will create ads. I will work on the click to rate. That is what you do. But what they get is they get customers for their money online. That's what they get. That's the benefit. So you want to focus on the outcome. Use tools to automate track. Yes. So preferable use tools like Sandy Wood is all built in. So you don't need to have multiple subscription. And be human and approachable. So don't be a robot and have when that get back to the storytelling. Try to engage. That the email is still pleasure to read, and it's always a continuous learn and improve. It's not that from day one you hit the nail and can never be improved. You might hit the nail. I hope you hit the nail, but you should continue to split testing and try to learn from the feedback to have even the next email better. Of course, implement these tips will help you with your digital marketing success. 8 most revealing cold email statistics. Now, statistics get why I'm always get back to statistics is because it put things in perspective. I might have ideas what were 20 years ago, but we don't live in 2000. We live in 2024. Response rate. Average response rate for cold emails range from 1% to 10%, with highly personal emails at the higher end of the spectrum. Optimize subject line length. Yes, email subject line 6 to 10 words tend to have a highest open rate. Personal emails, yes, get 6 times higher transaction rate. So use company name. It's, it's the easiest to get personalization. ROI of email marketing is much higher than any other investment. For $1 spent, you should get $24. Import of subject lines. 47% of the emails decide whether to open email based on the subject line. So the subject line is as important as the email body. Follow-up effectiveness. Sending a series of 3 emails can result in 90% more orders than sending just one. Email personalization. Yes, actually reviews say they are more likely to respond to an email if it appears you have been specially created for them. Care said, I do best with question in the subject line. Good for your audience. Cold email versus social selling. Cold email considered for effect than social selling in business-to-business environments according to some studies. In this report, I include also the invitation email. Why I did that? Because when you have seen my email, you will see that I put a story in it and I engage. That is why you showed up today at Bars. Then, of course, I do my bullet points, what you get, and those things. Now, the last two things, what is easy to remember, but put things in a good perspective. Cold emails is a statistic model. Huh? Send out cold emails, try to get an open percent for 20%, try to get 25% reply rate, try to get 4 calls, try to get 1 client. So you should try to get 1 client for 1,000 cold emails. And at that point, when you have that funnel dialed in, you can scale your business. Makes sense? So you can play a little bit with numbers, but I think you will see that cold email marketing is a numbers game. So here's your action plan. The only action plan you need in 2024. Learn a high income skill. Learn something they are willing to pay $1,000 per month for. Create an irresistible offer for it. Send 30 to 50 emails per day. Close the deal with audit calls and go and then rinse and repeat. This sounds easy, correct? You guys feel this sounds easy? Here's the thing. It is much easier than you think. This is what Cynthia does. Cynthia, a lot of put is after audit meetings. And in each audit meeting, she point out what the business, where they are lacking on digital marketing. Can be in natural SEO, can be Google Business Profile, can be Google Ads, can be the website, can be reputation marketing, can be social marketing, can be email marketing. You put just those topics in an audit report. And then 4 of the 5 prospects will ask you, can you fix that for me? That's it. That is really not hard. So try to get audit meetings, find out how they are showing up online. That is done the audit, and put that in a nice Google Doc. And the business owners will automatically say, can you fix that for me? What do you guys think of that? Now all of a sudden, this doesn't so hard anymore, correct? So what you want to go after is not so per se a client. Now what you want to go after is audit meetings. Have a meeting and go with them how they showing up online and look at. Patty said you make it sound so easy. Yeah, it is easy, Patty. You, especially Patty, you know much more than any business owner. You know much better how a prospect looks at the Google business. How a prospect look at the website, what the ranking is. You don't need to tell them. You need to show them. That's the difference. You don't want to be the judge, you want to be the informator. Google is a judge. The probably now question is, at least think, how can I send those emails? And of course, that's with Sand Eagle, and I will help you with a great deal this weekend. Any questions? So, as promised, let me get you the Google Doc viewer, copy link. You see the Google Doc link in, okay, I thought I did, in the chat. So it's in the chat. Do you see it? And if you don't see it, just send me a support ticket at support@jackcom.com. If you see this training on YouTube, please like the video, leave a comment, and you can send an email to support@jackcom.com, and I will send you the Google Doc as well. With that said, I really thank you guys for your time. I hope you have a nice rest of your day, and I look forward to the next training next week, same time. Thank you so much.